Have I ever told you about the time about the crazy animals? Okay, let's do it then. So it was 3 years ago. 3 years ago, and so my dad, I'm gonna put my socks on while I do this, you know, doing two things at once. Okay, so my dad and I and my stepmom and stepsister went to a vacation place in St. Martin. I don't know. I go to a lot of cool places. And so when we got there, all I notice when I walk in, like, I don't even notice the 7 pools that they had or anything like that. I just walk towards a place that I never thought I'd see in a hotel, like, vacation area ever. Game center. Now, this place wasn't even like a center. It was like a room where all these like 9-year-olds were huddled around an Xbox that only 4 people could play at, because you know it's an Xbox. There were like 12 of them, like all wearing the same shirt that was like the Josephson Family Vacation 2000. So 3 years ago, 2010. I'm really bad at years, but okay. And so they were like all like blonde-haired, blue-eyed kids. It was creepy as heck. I thought they were robots at first because they were all just like so good at Halo Reach that it's like scared me, because I was 10, they were 9. And so I look to my left. There's a pinball machine that I love pinball, but it had go on quarters. Then there was a foosball thing right here. It was like they were dusty. Nobody's touched them in years, kind of deal. And so I go over to them. I try to play, but they like huddle me off. They like push me back, which was weird because the lady that was working there was kind of like doing her nails just like this, and didn't really care. So I take the game out just because I was pissed off, and they all look at me like I'm Satan. Like, what have you done? Seriously, what have you done? And I said, want to play Guitar Hero? And then they all like lit up. And I said that it will take turns and stuff. And so like after it was my turn, I go into the bathroom. To like go to the bathroom. Why would you else go to the bathroom? And so when I go there, there's like the light switch is like broken off. And there are glow sticks in the corners. Like, I close the door, because that's what you do. Glow sticks in the corners. And I asked the lady about it. She's like, oh yeah, we had the flood, but the Xbox is okay. I'm like, how is the Xbox okay? You put it on the ground. It's like, well, we put it up off the ground, and then we, yeah, and then the lights broke. It's like, that gotta be one major freaking flood. Because, you know, floods don't happen a lot. And why would a flood happen there? I just thought of that. But anyway. So it's like, this is like, you know, let's just say this is the size of the bathroom. The Xbox is all the way down here in the other room. But the light switch is like halfway up. How big of a flood does there have to... Who clogged up the toilet with their ginormous poop to make a flood that big? What happened to the toilet? They just keep like backing over water and stuff that just like send more water, hopefully it'll go down? No. I don't know what went on. But so I go back in. And it's like the freaking ominous thing. I thought there was like a portal to another world at the top. Like, I looked up, I was like, that's a portal to another world. So I go back, I'm leaving. I'm like, so like, this is the game room, that's my hotel room. Because they were kind of on the ground, and mine was on the ground. So I'm like going over behind the pool to get something to drink at the swim up bar. But I didn't have swim stuff on, so I just went over to the other side. And I hear the most blood-curdling shriek from my room. Okay, what would your guess be? Stepsister? Stepmom? Or dad? I'll give you a moment to think about this. If you guess dad, you are correct! My dad hates, like, animals that just come into your room. But he also hates lizards. This was not a moment for a lizard. This was a bird that flew in through the sliding glass door that my stepsister left open because she wanted to go swimming. And my stepmom could like see her from our room or something while she was doing laundry. I don't know. But so like As that happened, the bird like shot through, hit my iPad. I know, I'm rich. At my dad's house, okay? Contain yourself. Hits my iPad, it like spins this way. I saw it. I saw my iPad spin, and I saw the bird fly away. And it just like turns, and it's almost off the table. Let's say this is the table. Excuse me. This is the table. And it just stays right here, halfway on the table. God did not want this iPad to break. And then, as we go into the bathroom, my bathroom and my stepsister's bathroom, the bird is just chilling in the lights. Like, it was one of those lights that, it's like kind of like made as a grid, and it's like fluorescent lights. I don't know why. But the thing whittled, it's like a little chickadee thing, so I didn't mention that. It's like not like a raven or an eagle or something. Like, squirms itself into the light. And it's just hanging out, having a ball. Not dying, because there's like, where he broke in, there's air coming through. He's small enough to hang the crap out. Freaking having a ball. Until my dad rips the thing off. The bird just like has a seizure, just like, and it's like, it does like a little angelic little singing song. I thought he was in a choir as he falls, and then like regains his senses, like, oh yeah, I forgot, I'm a bird, and shoots back out the door. Which I'm actually surprised, because birds don't, and insects don't really go out the same size, or same side as they are. And my dad just like is freaking out, because he broke the light. So he gets like the people over, and the people are like, oh no, do not worry. See, this happens often with the birds coming in. I'm like, how often? Really? Like, this was not normal for a bird to shoot through. But I tried telling them that. They're like, oh no, do not worry. It is fine. It is fine. It will end soon. One was Jamaican and the other was Indian, I think. Yeah. So then I walk back. Like, I walk back to the game room like nothing happened. Play some Guitar Heroes. Most of the robot kids left. There were like 3 left. So I could play all the times on Halo. So we started playing Halo. I asked my dad if I could play Halo. He was like, sure. 2 years later, I buy Halo Reach. What? Anyway. So, as we're playing, again, I hear a louder blood-curdling shriek. From all 3 of them. A lizard. A lizard. Little lizard, like that big. That big. Came in. And I'm not like afraid of lizards, but I don't like want to touch them from behind because they'll like freak out. But actually my dad was kind of smart about this. He just puts a bucket down and another bucket behind him and 2 buckets on his side because we had a lot of garbage cans. I call them buckets. Garbage buckets. So we put the garbage bucket. I can't talk today. We put the garbage buckets down. And like the lizard is kind of just like circling, waiting for a way out. The only dumb part of this was that my dad didn't really know that lizards could jump. So it like is in the like thing. It's like, gotta get out, man. Gotta get out. And it just was like, whoosh, and just like Iron Man kind of shot out. Like there could have been fire coming out of his hand. It was like. And he's like, he was levitating in the air. He was Chris Angeling in it, right there. Flying in the air, just like, hallelujah-ing it. And was just sitting there, chilling out, until he realized he wasn't God. And fell into my stepsister's hair. Now, this was kind of like the show on Discovery Kids, about the brother and sisters that like fought insects or something. I forgot what it's called because it was so long ago. But it was the lice episode where there was a huge lice thing, a lie, whatever you call it, on their heads controlling them. Except the lizard wasn't controlling her. She was spazzing out. She was freaking the crap out. She was just like, I can't even interpret it. It was like freaking spawn of Satan just like popped in, like it does every 2 or 5 months. And she just like, I literally saw her like rings the I don't even know, the ring parts of your eyes, not the pupil, but the thing outside of that, like turn a different color of the fear that she was showing. She like, before I think she was like knocked out cold, because she wasn't. She was just like out. I think she fell asleep. How creepy it was. It was like in Home Alone 2, when the parents wake up, they're like, "We did it again!" But it was louder, and it was just, ah! And I felt really bad for her, because it was like the scariest moment of her life. And she like just passes out on the couch. My dad, I don't know what he was thinking, grabs the lizard, because I was like going for it. Like I was like, no, come on, let me get it. And he was like, no, 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 no. This is my time. I'm not going to be scared of this lizard. And he grabs it and like throws it. We didn't have to call anybody. We just like, I don't know what we did to wake Madeline up. I mean, my stepsister up. What? You didn't hear that? Yeah. But other than that, I played a lot in the game room. I think I went swimming twice. And, yeah, overall it was a good trip. Woo! Bye.